Almost gone down.
Wow. Timon in such a good position. They all just run straight in front of him, managing to pick off 2 players there. And this is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting. We're down to 14 teams already, 3 kills up on LGE at the moment. Timon's done all that work, solo plays, but it's the team game that it's all about.
For sure. And that's the power of the SKS. You see it right there. It's so darning. I mean, especially if you get that vest burned off, it's 1 or 2 hits to the chest, and you are down for. So not a whole lot more to that. Pubu does go down 1 Nita. Managed to get himself a good knock with the Mini 14. We've seen a lot of shots fired with the DMRs today. Oh, that's a good upper chest shot to cover.
Yeah, solid damage being done. And as we saw the circle move again there, Enter's still in a really good spot. AG looking to do further damage here, and they just can't seem to really challenge him here at this point.
And this is one of the reasons that you see DMRs being used more often than bolt actions, in at least in squad games. Because in solo games, hit that headshot, boom, it's a guy out. Yeah. You can just play your game here. If you miss that shot with the Kar 98 or the M24 for that sake, it's just not forgiving in the same way with the Mini, with the SLR, with any of the DMRs. You can just keep tapping away.
You get a little bit more of a play with it.
So if you want to play with that with the bolt action snipers, you have to really be on point with your aiming. Unfortunately, a few shots missed there, but RDK just on the other side of the road has all the info, just not able to make the push. And he doesn't need to. Look at the precision. I mean, the circle is closing in, and they're just waiting for them to push over.
Arrow in a good position again. We see that it's AHQ, the team we kept talking about, find themselves in there. 2 players managing to get knocked down there.
They're making the run for it. I mean, they're playing the edge, they're clean sweeping, and that's what we've seen them do so well. They're an aggressive team, and if they get a chance to take these fights, they will. Now, Nini on the backside of these smokes could potentially be a threat coming in later, because I don't think any of these guys from AHQ spotted them. Jaden going down as well from Airwolf.
Yeah, Nini's just super sneaking in. May have to get his move on, and that's exactly what he does. He jumps up as well to try and push a little bit further
on each side
forward.
of the circle, you see the solos crawling forward.
And this is what's so unforgiving in this, right? They have to try and stay alive, but a freak of freaks, they will go down as YDD continues to put numbers up on that board for his team. Total of 5 kills for L-Stars now. And this is a good start as they've made it into the top 13, but it's about getting it into those points as well. 17, though, looking to push on to Rangers here.
He's all by himself, pushing down in the open. Libero actually goes down, gets finished off as well. Sug makes sure of that. Shu pushing up all by himself. Doesn't have his team here to help him just yet, but he does manage to get down Eska. Will try and go for the flush. Now there's only one person there, but that's going to be Sug with a nice shot coming in return.
Really good defense there from Rangers, but they've still got to be careful. Shots are coming in. The rest of the 17 are coming into play, but Show, he walks straight into it, and 17 is eliminated. Rangers holding strong.
Great plays coming in. Ensis helping out a little there in the end of things, but really, really good job to take out one of the top teams coming into the tournament here in 11th place.
YDD.
I wonder if he knows that Juanita is in that building. I wonder.
He's got to have a good idea. He's got to have a good idea.
Maybe.
He's looking and he's like, come on, just come out. I want this extra kill.
Can I get? It's like where you go to the wall and you start knifing the wall. Can we just knife this one, boys? I don't feel like taking this fight. Yeah. He's not in a good spot there whatsoever. The guys from AHQ, they have a very, very good indication that people are down and around there as well. They do have Danchi inside the circle already, so that's a little helpful, but as you can see as well, OP Gaming, they're just not in a position to do anything. They have to cross out in the open, and this is where those smokes, where those nades will come in extremely handy.
Now, CJ Entis are actually just off map there. They were playing the zone very well. It was going in their favor. This time around, they're going to have to move out of the compound that they secured, but they made the right choice. They managed to stay there for 2 phases throughout as we reach the 6th phase. AHQ starting to push up. A lot of damage being done here, and that is not ideal. Actor's going to go in to finish them off. Wow. Lots of kills coming into play there right at the last moments.
We talked about needing a little help. Juanita does actually manage to get down both of them. Now, AG, our Armory Gaming, taking a lot of fire as well. And all of a sudden, from being 4 guys up and alive and really, really in a good position, HQ has just thrown it down and play it safe now.
And this is what happens, right? They were very much out in the open. He was able to play off having that little bit of cover, manages to make it work. He also had some shots raining in on them from the other side, so he had a good position.
And one thing that's big here, when you see all these team fights happening, more often than not, you will see not just the 2 teams fighting, but you will see knocks and kills taken from teams that aren't even part of that fight. The third-party aspect of things is such a huge factor here. And now we see one more fight, LGE up against Entis.
Entis and LGE so close to each other, they're going to have to engage in this. LGE do have the high ground advantage, but that circle's going to close in pretty damn soon.
circling around each other for a long time. The fight was inevitable. Yak does go down. Circle, though, pushing on in. Ahan goes down as well. Dai is all by himself. Timon taking down some low HP, but once again active with the SKS.
Timon's been so pivotal in all of these engagements. Entus, they're trying to finish him off, but it's a bit of a back and forth as Rangers, they start to chime in as well. 7 teams left alive, and this is where it's going right down to the wire. The 2 heavy hitters, though, for LG are still alive. The ones that have been putting up the kills across the board. But now there's just 2 of them left.
HQ out in 7th place. They were doing so well coming up to this. But again, this point is no points in placement. But now it's all about Crest Gaming. They're pushing out of this one. They're getting picked apart as we talk about them too, though. Sun Sisters, they're just annihilating them. And they didn't even set it on the screen.
No cover, no hope. They run out, they try to take the fights. They're like, yep, we can see some kills, but it's quickly over as they slowly get obliterated here. Aerowolf, though, still 3 alive, in a good spot. L-Stars also got the cover they need, but Aerowolf managing to get the damage being done here. Still very much out in the open. He's going for the vehicle, explodes. Exactly what happens, and Crazy Sam, he's not going to be able to stomach that at all.
Not at all. It was a die or be killed situation for him. Could not get away from there, unfortunately. Now Senvi is just chilling all by himself. We have 5 teams remaining, and L-Star still being all 4 guys alive. They have a nice split off in one of their teammates, and Sanju up there on the southern side on the hills. And then Rangers somehow made it out alive from that compound on the edge, and now they're looking to have a long, long run in the open over towards the circle.
And Rangers was certainly that team where you're like, okay, look, Babo was doing pretty damn well, right? He was getting a few shots in there, but the rest of them is playing that kind of slow and steady style, having to play it around the circle. Now they're in top spot at the moment, fighting off against L-Stars, 3 alive on either side. Aerowolf, got to be careful, but it's for LGE with only 1 alive. He's just got to hope and pray that he can kind of keep this position for as long as possible, find himself some more cover, but he's got to be so cautious right now, and he's not exactly kind of in a position where he can actually duck around or hide off anyway. It's going to be relying on the prones.
I mean, if you're going to do a 1v3, you might as well have yourself an M249 kill his suit in level 3 gear. That's like, you will not get a better chance to win a 1v3. Now, they will nade the Shack smart that Sanji runs out of there. He knows they will push down here. They will take a look at how well orchestrated these guys from OP Rangers play this game.
But this is good, though. I really like this from LG. He's going to be able to kind of play the advantage here because he knows that grenade's heard. He knows what's going to be happening. He wants to take the first few shots. He wants to get the finish as well. It's exactly what he does, and they still aren't 100% sure where he is. Suck coming in to try and close this off. Sprays it out. Damage being done, and that will be LGE eliminated in 4th place. 3 teams remaining, L-Stars, Rangers, and Aerowolf.
Suck has 7 kills already. It's absolutely insane. They got pushed upon in the compound down there by 17 Gaming, and they just tore them apart. Really, really great job. YDD as well have done a really good job today. Ooh, RDK just down behind the Shack. Suck might just be able to get himself his 8th kill, and at least the knock coming in here. No res will be coming in later either.
Oh, Suck gets it as well. Brilliant work. He's still being pushed up on as well. Comes in with 10 kills. Absolutely huge. 9 for Suck. That's 10 for his team. But now it's a 2v3. L-Stars going up against Rangers for this first round win.
I talked about Eska all the time being the fragger. Here we got Suck. 9 kills for him. Now, 1 guy does go down. That's going to be Babo. There's going to be 1 versus 3. I'm just going to say this again. Seeing what we've seen so far, there's a chance, but with them pushing up right now, it's going to be very, very difficult for Suck to win this one.
Yeah, L-Stars got pure confidence. They're all coming in together. Another kill come in. It's a rampage. Rangers all going to be taken out of this now. Not a single.